Hi, welcome to ArkIntel. What if I told you that Europe is losing the corporate war? That among the 50 largest companies on earth, only 9 come from Europe, while the United States alone claims 30. This isn't just bad luck, it's a pattern. At the very top of the global business world, 8 out of the 10 most valuable companies are American. The other 2, one from Saudi Arabia and one from Taiwan. 0 from Europe. But why? Europe isn't a small player. It has a massive economy, cutting-edge industries, and a rich history of innovation. So why do the biggest corporate giants always seem to emerge from the US? Why does Silicon Valley keep producing trillion-dollar companies while European businesses struggle to compete? Today, we are uncovering the hidden facts behind this imbalance, the policies, financial systems, and market forces that have left Europe trailing behind America's tech dominance. And trust me, the numbers will shock you. Let's discuss. Let's start with some undeniable facts. Right now, the 10 largest US companies are valued at a combined $14 trillion, while the 10 largest European businesses have a market cap of just under $3 trillion, less than a quarter of what America's top firms are worth. And when you compare who's on top, the gap becomes even clearer. America's Magnificent Seven, that is Apple, Microsoft, Nvidia, Alphabet, Amazon, Meta, and Tesla, are household names that have revolutionized AI, cloud computing, e-commerce, and social media. Meanwhile, Europe has what Goldman Sachs calls the granolas, a group that includes GSK, Roche, ASML, Nestlé, Novartis, Novo Nordisk, L'Oreal, LVMH, AstraZeneca, SAP, and Sanofi. But here's the catch. While the Magnificent Seven have a combined value of $14 trillion, these 11 European companies don't even hit $3 trillion. That means America's top 7 firms are nearly 5 times larger than Europe's top 11. And the difference isn't just about size, it's about industry. Here's where things get interesting. Of America's biggest companies, almost all are tech-driven. Apple, Microsoft, Nvidia, Alphabet, Amazon, Meta, and Tesla dominate the world of software, AI, social media, and semiconductors. In contrast, Europe's top companies have only 2 major tech players: ASML, which manufactures photolithography machines for semiconductor production, and SAP, a business software provider. The rest? Pharmaceuticals, luxury goods, and consumer products. Novo Nordisk, the largest company in Europe, focuses on diabetes treatments. LVMH owns some of the world's most famous luxury brands, including Louis Vuitton, Dyer, Moet Hennessy. Nestlé is the largest food company, and Shell remains a fossil fuel giant. None of these companies directly compete with Silicon Valley's software and AI powerhouses. But why? Why hasn't Europe produced a Google, a Facebook, or an Nvidia? One major reason is that Europe is fragmented. Unlike the United States, where companies can scale across a single, unified market of 330 million people, Europe is divided into 27 different countries, each with its own language, regulations, and tax laws. A startup in the US can instantly access millions of consumers under one legal system, in one language. But in Europe, a company that succeeds in Germany might struggle in France, and a social media platform popular in the Netherlands might completely fall in Spain. This lack of a unified market makes it significantly harder for European startups to scale up, which is crucial in tech, where massive user bases drive success and market dominance. But it's not just about market size. The financial culture in America and Europe couldn't be more different. In the US, venture capitalists pour billions into high-risk startups, willing to accept short-term losses in exchange for future dominance. This is why companies like Tesla and Amazon were able to lose billions for years before finally turning a profit because they had deep-pocketed investors willing to take that risk. Europe, on the other hand, is far more cautious. European venture capitalists favor safe, slow-growing businesses over risky, high-reward startups. Strict labor laws make hiring and firing employees difficult, discouraging rapid expansion. High wages and strong worker protections add to the costs, making it expensive for companies to scale. In short, Europe plays it safe, while America goes all in. And in the fast-moving world of technology and innovation, playing it safe is often a losing strategy. Europe isn't sitting still. In an effort to push back against US tech dominance, the European Union introduced the Digital Markets Act (DMA), a sweeping regulation designed to rein in big tech and create more opportunities for European businesses to compete. The 6 companies targeted under this legislation are Alphabet, Amazon, Apple, ByteDance, Meta, and Microsoft. The goal is clear: limit their dominance and open the market for European alternatives. But will it actually work? Some experts argue that instead of boosting European startups, the DMA could backfire, making it even harder for businesses to scale. Overregulation might stifle innovation rather than encourage it, creating even more obstacles for new companies trying to compete in the global market. Because let's be real, regulations don't build trillion-dollar businesses. High-risk innovation, aggressive investment, and global market dominance do. Right now, the gap between America and Europe's biggest businesses isn't just wide, it's expanding at an alarming rate. While the US continues to produce trillion-dollar companies, Europe is struggling to keep its largest corporations competitive in an increasingly tech-driven world. Unless something drastically changes, whether it's increased venture capital investment, fewer regulatory hurdles, or a more aggressive expansion strategy, Europe will continue to lag behind. So here's the big question: is it already too late for Europe to fight back? Or will the American dominance continue to shape the global economy for generations to come? Leave us your comments below. And if you like this video, check out the Europe's wage crisis, where we have explored the impact of this crisis on European workers, businesses, and governments.